let me log into the AWS as a root user. We are logging to the AWS as a root user. On my smartphone, I'm opening MFA to log into the root user. Of course, you can also configure the same thing for IAM user. I have logged into the AWS. I have part of management console. And what I will do as a system admin here, we go to services, we go to compute, we go to EC2. What is the purpose of EC2? Running virtual machines in the cloud. There are 44 virtual machines I have, but are they running? No, I stopped it. Current status is stopped. What kind of combinations we have here? The first one, if I select, the first one is, it's a Unix and Linux platform. Name of the vendor, Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is a distribution. And what version we have installed? 22.04. So Ubuntu operating system. Next one, I will like to go to the next. Here is a Windows. Scroll. Platform, Windows. And version 2022. Server edition. As part of AWS, using a service called EC2, even I would like to take you to the diagram. As a cloud and DevOps engineer in your day-to-day operations, you'll be working with the cloud. As part of the cloud, you'll be dealing with the Windows, Linux, and Unix and Mac operating systems. You cannot say no, because whatever the requirement you will get it, you have to work on them. So there, what we have is, we have a network. Once we log into AWS, we will be part of one of the region. As part of one of the region, there is a network. Under this network, there is a physical there is a subnet. The subnet is mapped to the physical data center. In Hyderabad, as you know that, there are 3 physical data centers. In one of the physical data center, I have launched a Windows machine on top of the public subnet. This is the operating system. On this operating system, I can run my website. I can run a storage. I can run a OTT platform. Could be anything. A Tableau software, a SAP workload, could be anything I can run it here. So who am I? I'm a cloud engineer. What am I responsible here? Whatever the requirement I got it from the customer through Scrum Master, I need to fulfill it. So you will be playing a role of system admin here. Now let us look at the JD once again. As a cloud engineer, you will be playing a role of system admin. That is the reason in one of the diagram, I skipped system admin role. Let's go here. You see, in this diagram, if you just pay attention, there is no Windows, Linux, and Unix administrators here. Why? In the cloud, you have to take care of it. So that is the reason you should be aware of installation and configuration of softwares. Then you have to take care of user and group management. If it is a Windows operating system, one more use case I want to give you here. This Windows machine, you can connect remotely with the help of RTP. The same machine in the real time, if you try to connect RTP, you need a password. But how did we generate the password in this scenario in our last session? Example I'm giving, we generated using key pairs. And in the real time, a key pair will not be available with us. This key pair will not be available with a cloud engineer, even with a DevOps engineer, even with a senior DevOps engineer. Why? As per the best practices, the key pairs are not shared with any of the people. Then how to connect this machine? The moment the machine is provisioned, this machine is reported under AD, Active Directory. I would like to pull out the diagram. Once the machine is provisioned, once a virtual machine is configured in AWS, this machine is going to report directly to the Active Directory.